All right, hello everybody, and thanks for tuning in again today. This time I'm going to be playing Moto Racer, a PlayStation 1 game. Definitely qualifies to be one of my favorite games. This game came out somewhere, forgive me, I don't remember what year exactly. I think it was around 96, 97 for PlayStation, and I loved it because it was everything that I want in an arcade racer. This was a day when we had games like Daytona USA, Ridge Racer, right? A lot of really colorful, super colorful games with blue skies and sunny beaches and stuff like that. And I really appreciated that kind of I guess design. And this game brought that home. And it did it on bikes instead of... let's get into it here.
Select your race.
I'm going to just start with the default first track here. Actually, let me go ahead and turn on smoothing here, just because I think it makes things look nicer. One of the nice things. Look at that. One of the nice things about playing these games on PS3. So I'm going to go with the default setting bike here, right, the all-arounder. There's bikes that are better for turning and stuff, but they're obviously slower. And then you've got like this beast here that's just all speed. And this one too. I used to ride with those. I used to use this bike all the time, but that was when I was playing this game a lot. And it's been quite a while since I've put any serious time into this. I did a warm-up race the other day, just to kind of look at this game again and say, hey, do I want to play this for my favorite games? And yeah, I did. So, but I was terrible. But I used to really have this down. I played the living daylights out of this thing. I was so hooked. And hopefully you'll see why shortly here. I should have gone into settings too. I wonder if I could still do that. Yeah, perfect. Love it when they have all this stuff accessible right here on the pause screen. Super convenient. All right. Try to give the music a slight edge in volume because it's good, I think.
2, 1, go!
So when I'm popping wheelies here, I'm actually going into turbo, which gives you a speed boost. Very important for when you get into the later races and stuff, or if you're trying to set speed records. But right away you should be able to tell, totally my kind of thing with the guitar-driven soundtrack. Blue skies here, and I'm walking all over the place. I'm super rusty. But I love the backstretch here on this track going through the woods. And you come out, you've got bridge and a beach in front of you. Like, this is one of those levels that kind of has it all, right? The palm trees, blue skies, sun shining. And this looked amazing at one point in time, believe it or not. I still think the colors serve it very well, right, to make it look pleasant now. But yeah, obviously everything blocky and very PlayStation 1 era. Oh man, I used to be so much better at this game. Well, that was me doing a test right there. The analog sticks do not work. I tried to turn there and it wasn't happening. So yeah, this is a D-pad racer. Nothing wrong with that. Ridge Racer, Daytona, those are D-pad racers. Got the plane flying overhead, little details like that, very of the time, right? This is totally a game of its era, and I love it. I always thought this back stretch reminded me of Mega Man 2, the Woodman level. I don't know why. I guess it's just the trees. not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna even finish in third here. Yeah, no, that's gonna guarantee it. Just dashed any hope I had. Punishing wreck there. Seriously, those other two bikes just went zipping right past me. Not like some of the modern racers where you wipe out and the game will actually set you ahead from where you wipe out. So it's like you don't lose as much. I'll be lucky if I can make up the 2 spots here. Yeah, I'm not going to catch that last guy. Nope. Blew it. Alright, that's okay. We're going to go on a tour. We're going to play more tracks. I'm going to do that one more time just because it's so fun and colorful. But I'm going to go do the tour mode so we can see more tracks here. I don't think I have any kind of a save file here, so I probably don't have all of them unlocked for a single race. So the best way to kind of demonstrate the tracks would be to do that world tour mode.
Well done. Enter your name.
Oh, wow. That crappy finish got me a chance to put in my name.
Select your race. Select your mode.
All right. Speed Bay, let's do it. So the other thing about this game that I haven't mentioned is there's 2 kinds of racing on it. It's not just all road bikes and speed bikes. There's actually, I guess, what do you call it? Motocross? I don't know. Just like dirt bikes, right? Off-road bikes. And one of the tracks that this game was known for at the time that it came out was the Great Wall of China. You actually race on the Great Wall. And that's a really cool track. I like it. We'll be visiting that later here. Oh no. Oh good. I was going to say, a little early to be biting it so hard. The Great Wall track, though, that was like the, oh man, I'm doing terrible. Try talking and playing an arcade racer sometime. Not easy, especially when you're rusty. What a bum. Anyway, the Great Wall of China track, I was going to say, the marketing at the time for this game, you could crack open any issue of EGM or Game Informer, Game Pro, whatever, you know, all the magazines of the time. This was before the internet, kids. You would always see a big 2-page spread where it would have dirt bikes racing on the Great Wall of China. It would have some line like, you know, the Great Wall of China used to separate the, you know, the great from the weak or something like that. And then ... still does, you know. So yeah, they were pretty proud of the Great Wall track. Oh man, terrible. See, I used to, this track in particular, I used to be a lot better at. And a little bit of a personal story here. When I was about 17, 18, somewhere around there, I had moved out temporarily to stay at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And so I was out there for cycling. And one of my teammates at the time was a permanent resident out there, so we got really heavy into this game. And we were constantly trying to one-up each other's times on this track, on Speed Bay here. And we had the PlayStation set up, and, you know, whatever, you go on a ride, come back, first thing first, you know, get Moto Racer going, and then try to beat each other's times, right? Just take turns. Even though this game does support 2-player split screen, we would want the full screen thing and, you know, try to just shave seconds off of our time so that we could be, you know, eternal grand champion of Moto Racer. And it got crazy. Like, you'd wake up in the morning and, you know, my buddy Matt would be like, you know, we'd be getting breakfast or whatever and be like, oh yeah, last night I was up until 2 and I totally set a new record on Speed Bay. Why don't you go check it out? You know, and so, okay, hurry up, finish breakfast. Okay, you gotta go train, but, you know, it takes a little bit of time to get dressed. probably squeeze in a quick run on speed base. So let's do that. You know, yeah, I'm getting dressed. I'm getting ready for the ride. But quick, first things first. Let's do speed bay. I got to check out that time and see if I can beat it. And we would just get crazy with it, man. We were just back and forth with it. This was our game, you know. So I love it anytime a game inspires that kind of thing between two friends. You know, fighting games, other racing games. You know, Twisted Metal. That was another one that would always inspire showdowns and stuff.
Well done.
But this game was great just because of the whole setting speed records and leaving it on the save file, so the next guy would just wake up in the morning, fire it up, look, and oh crap, there's a new record. Well, I'm sitting here until I beat it, you know. And then we just got to the point where, you know, the bike that I'm using now, the all-arounder, you know, that wasn't good enough anymore. We had to go with the bikes that had the higher maximum speed, so you could get a better time. But then it was harder to handle, and you know, but it's okay. We had it down so much that we were ready for those bikes, and then we were okay. Got that bike down, got the handling down. Now it's all about who can do the most turbos in a match, or in a race rather, so that you can then, you know, shave another few milliseconds off your time. But yeah, so here's the off-roading part, right? This is actually a lot of fun with all these jumps and stuff. If you turbo into one of these, it just sends you flying a lot better, or a lot farther. Let's see, yeah, get some good distance on some of those. Oh, crap. Oh, bit it. And the rockin' soundtrack continues. Actually, let's go ahead and make a quick adjustment here. Whoops.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, let's go like that. Let's give the music a chance to shine. Little funky here. It's got a good beat though. I dig it. The road bike songs were always my favorite. The one from Speed Bay, obviously, I like. If I could play guitar, I would know how to play that one just because I've heard it so many times, right? There's another track a little bit later on though that just shreds. It's awesome. I always felt like video game soundtrack composers really kind of the unsung heroes of the music business, right? I mean, you've definitely got some people that have their recognition. Anybody who's ever composed a Final Fantasy soundtrack, right? Or I'm probably going to murder her name here, and I apologize, but I think it's Michiru Yamane, who did the Castlevania soundtracks, or at least some of the, in my opinion, the best Castlevania soundtracks. Right, like some of these people are definitely household names. Koji Kondo, Legend of Zelda. I don't know who does the Moto Racer soundtrack. I should really find out because I adore this soundtrack. I think it's great. Just like the Twisted Metal 2 soundtrack, I think that's pretty fantastic. Or Twisted Metal in general. Well, I guess 1 and 2. Always liked those. Always thought that those were really good soundtracks. But I don't know who does any of the songs, so I guess shame on me for not finding out, but yeah, this is one of those games where the soundtrack's just like, oh yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, it's great. Oh, caught massive air there, a little bit of a goof there. I think I caught the edge of the track. Sent me flying a bit. Now it has replay mode, but I'm not going to do that here. I'll save it for another track. Maybe at the end. Maybe when I'm ready to shut down the video, or the stream rather, the final race, I'll go ahead and demo replay mode. There's not much to it. It just kind of shows everything again from different angles, like most of them do. But still another feature that I can appreciate.
Select transmission. Let's go.
Oh yeah, and manual transmission. That was the next step after getting all the bikes with the max speed, and then moving on to doing turbo as many times as possible. Then it was okay. You gotta get the one with the manual. Yeah, just insane. I wish I still had the memory cards that had our old times on it. And looking back now, you know, it's like you just kind of move on to the. I did at the time anyway. I moved on to the next generation of systems, and you know, sold a lot of my existing stuff at the time, and memory cards and all, right? So a lot of those high scores and things like that are lost to the ages. But sure would be interesting to see now what I used to be able to do back then on Speed Bay. So this is another great example of arcade racers of the time, right? You've got your mid-90s here, late 90s thing where it's blue skies, it's wailing guitars, it's green girls, the sun shining, right? Like, I love this stuff. I love it. So great. Only I could retain, like, just permanently retain muscle memory from when I used to be amazing at this game, right? Imagine if you could do that with all games. Like, if my Marvel vs. Capcom skills that I used to have, you know, what, 2001 or something like that, if I still had those and you didn't get rusty, you didn't, like, lose those skills over time from not playing the game. Same with Moto Racer here. I would love to see another one of these get made. It's an EA game, and I know that this isn't really their wheelhouse anymore. You know, they definitely have their huge titles that they're invested in now, so a sequel for a kind of long-forgotten PlayStation 1 title is probably not at the top of their list of priorities for sequels, but I would love to see another game like this come out. I feel like we don't get a ton of arcade racers that have this kind of look, you know? PlayStation 3 had some great racers, and I'll definitely be visiting a lot of those on my favorite games here in time. I'd like to try and break it up here by doing different genres and different popularity levels here, just so it's not all, you know, games you would expect me to cover here. Got a little bit of a bump. 4th place, oh no. I did lose the race. Oh, I forgot. To replay until you get 3rd, at least 3rd. If you're in championship mode anyway. Oh crap, yeah, I'm not gonna get 3rd doing that. Okay, come on, time to focus. Gotta be painful watching me hit all these walls. Like, come on, man. Just do it. Just shut up and do it. Ah. Bumping into these guys is killing me. And I gotta come into that turn wider. That's definitely one of those ones where you don't have to let off the gas at all, and you can just hold down turn the entire time and make it. I thought for sure I was going to fall off the bike there. Hitting that fence. Man, this is worse than my last run. I'm doing terrible. 8th? I'm still in 8th? Oh, no. Yep, I knew it. I knew that was coming up, and I was way too tight on it. Garbage. Garbage run. I wonder if I can just restart now. I can. All right, let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Crap. Turned soon enough there. I was out wide enough. I just didn't turn in soon enough. Oh, come on, man. Get it together. I gotta try not to wheelie so much. Alright, we're restarting again. I'm not doing that. I'm not accepting that. This video won't just be me restarting like 100 times on this course, though. I promise. I'm gonna do it this time. This is the time when I'll do it. See, look, I already nailed that turn, and then I hit the wall. I can do it though. Oh, come on. Crap. Go, 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 go. Somehow I ended up in third after all that. No idea how that happened. See, I'm doing all right now. The key is to not get greedy with the turbo. Oh, man. As soon as I say that, and look at this, I'm gonna end up in 7th, now probably 8th. I knew it. Ah, garbage. Garbage. Oh, I'm so defeated right now. Sorry. Okay, this is it. Now I got it. This time I got it. Dawn of a new day here. If I don't turbo into that guy. Get down. That's the problem with doing turbo, is sometimes it takes a little while to get the front wheel down, and then you're left hanging out there. Come on. I just need to get into that rhythm, you know? You get into that flow with these games, and then it doesn't even matter what happens. You're just like in it. Okay, keep cool. Keep it cool. You're in 2nd place. Okay, you're in 3rd. It's okay. You're in 3rd. Just keep it cool. You can do this. In 2nd. Oh crap, oh crap. Okay. Let us whisper of a dream here. Finish 2nd. Maybe. God, no, okay, I'm in 4th. Okay, we're not whispering of anything right now. Now we're just fighting for 3rd, so I can see the next track. I can't even look and see what lap I'm on right now, because I'm that focused on the road. I think I might be on the last lap. Okay, now I'm on the final lap. All right. Oh, crap. I think as long as I don't botch the turns like that, I think I can probably hang on to 3rd place here. Might not be catching 2nd anytime soon, but I think I can do 3rd. You can tell I'm being more conservative with the turbo right now too. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Oh crap. No, 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 no. All right, yes. All right. Little love tap at the end there. 2 in a row. Awesome. Okay. All right. Made 3rd place. Now we can see the next track. I think it might be Great Wall of China. I hope it's Great Wall of China. Might be the beach. I think the beach is one of the later ones though, because it's hard. I don't know.
Well done. And your name.
Ooh, I set 2 records at once there, apparently. Yes, Great Wall. Excellent. All right, so this was the kind of flagship track of this game. This is what all the marketing was kind of centered around at the time. This was the track that everybody mentioned in reviews and previews and stuff. Always had to have a screenshot of the Great Wall of China being ridden on. So yeah, here we go. Let's do it. Oh, off to a crazy start there. That soundtrack. This was always, I think, the track I was best at in off-road. Definitely this track. And the handling in off-road mode is a lot more forgiving, I think, than it is in on the road bikes and stuff. Feels like you can wow, that's rough. Feels like you can kind of recover from being wide or too tight on turns a little easier on these bikes than you can in the road bikes. Yeah, to my point here, I'm like in 2nd place, and it's not that tough. It's not like being in 2nd was in the last race. That's for sure. That was hard. Hell, hanging on to 3rd was really hard, and I think I'm gonna place on this one on my first attempt here. Oh, whoa, a little bit of a physics glitch there, because sometimes when you're on these bikes, when you're catching serious air and you clip the edge of the track, but you're in the air when you do it, it seems like it kind of sends you way high for a little bit there. Not really sure what why that happens or whatever, but I think I've noticed that that's definitely when it happens. This guy out of the way here. Oh man, no, there go my hopes of getting 1st place. Probably have 3rd on lock here. Next guy behind me is pretty far back. Dog barking in the background. He doesn't know I'm streaming. Again, every time I stream, he's always doing something. Getting wrapped up in cords. Barking at something. Okay, so 3rd place on that one. What is it, boy? It's nothing. He says it's nothing. He just felt like talking about the game too. He's got a lot of history with this game that he's really passionate about it. He's got a lot of hours in it.
Well done.
All right, yeah. So next road race here, I'll probably be stuck on this one for the next, I don't know, 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. As I sit and do replay after replay, retry after retry. Oh, this is the This is the track that has the best song, in my opinion. Huh? You hear that? You hear those guitars? That's what I'm talking about. Love it. Like, in a way, it's so super 90s, right? It just sounds ultra 90s, but I love it. And they could have just, you know, mailed in the effort here on the soundtrack and just, you know, I don't know, just put any generic music in the background, but they actually got people, you know, a band in a studio to sit and record this stuff out, you know, guitar, drummer, bass player, all that, right? Like, no vocals at all in the soundtrack, but that's okay. You know, just a really good jam band can get the job done. And man, I'm just doing terrible on this track right now. When you don't, like, I know it's got the little mini map in the low left corner, but when you are going this fast, I feel like I don't have time to really look at it for very long. All these turns seem to be sneaking up on me, and I'm just bouncing off the walls here. Terrible, terrible showing. If I were better at this, it would be really impressive, because it's such a cool game with the sense of speed that it gives you when you're good at it. When you're not just utter garbage like me here, bouncing off of everything. It definitely moves at a really good clip, and it's one of those games where it's just, you know, you get into the zone and you're not bouncing off the walls and you're nailing all the turns, and you're in turbo mode constantly and stuff, and it's white-knuckled, you know? You're just one of those games where you realize you're gripping the controller so hard just because it's just coming at you at that blistering pace. A lot slower when you bounce off of everything like I am and keep riding in the gravel and stuff. Yeah, I certainly did. I lost that one big. But there's more tracks, but I think that's going to be it this time. This is going to be a shorter one. I just wanted to show this game off a little bit, share it. I love it. This is one, like I said, totally obsessed over back in the day. And I think it generated some pretty decent word of mouth because it must have sold well enough. They gave it a sequel. I didn't like the sequel as much because I felt like the track design wasn't nearly as on point as it was with this game. It did have a track editor, which was cool. You could make your own tracks, and I was obsessed with trying to make Road America, but Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, by the way. But it didn't really work out as I planned because the editor didn't have all the tools you needed to necessarily make some of the turns right, you know, the uphills and downhills and stuff. So it was disappointing by my standards at the time just because I couldn't remake Road America. But then just the default tracks and stuff in championship mode I didn't think were as good. But this game, the original, you know, always going to have a place in my heart. I think there's got to be other people out there that remember this fondly like I do. You know, I think after I'm done with this one, I might just go search and see if anyone else is talking about this one. But anyway, thank you very much for tuning in again and visiting an old classic with me here. And I really do appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see you again sometime. Have a good one.